Hello, everyone. Greetings to all of you. I hope you're staying safe and healthy wherever you are in these challenging times. Just a brief introduction. I'm Amit Vaish, and I'm a director with Barclays in our global service centers in India. And today, I'll be sharing a few thoughts with you on this important topic of learning for managing change. Now, the world of work as we know it was already seeing significant disruption through two major forces. A, the rapid adoption of cognitive technologies like artificial intelligence and a whole host of others. And B, constantly shifting workforce demographics in terms of workers becoming younger and older at the same time, the workforce becoming more diverse and virtual, and the emergence of a very important and a very interesting talent pool called the gig workers that can't possibly be ignored for the benefit of businesses in the current context. Now, combination of these forces and factors has completely redefined the concept of a career itself. A career span today can extend to 40 or 50 years, in some cases even more. The average tenure in a job is down to 4.5 years today. And the half-life of a learned skill is just about 3 to 4 years from much longer in the past. Against this backdrop, I think what the COVID crisis has done is to add multiple other dimensions to the breadth and depth of change by impacting not just how work is performed and where work is performed, but I think more profoundly the emotional, psychological, and physical well being aspects of workers who struggle to come to terms with the new reality of work and life. Needless to say, I think in this context, the learning and reskilling imperatives for organizations has only become more strategic. Change and uncertainty are the very reasons to learn, innovate, and prepare to be future ready. So the question, I guess, is how can organizations then find a way to effectively navigate the kind of change that they are seeing, this intensely disruptive phase in which the business and the skills environment has completely changed? The answer probably lies in reimagining the approach to learning itself by embedding workforce resilience in addition to just addressing near-term skill needs. And in my view, there are three important strategic shifts that need to happen to build that workforce resilience into the learning strategy. And what are these three important shifts? Number one, from focusing on building skills in the narrow definition, in the narrow sense of reskilling, to cultivating a much broader set of capabilities that enable the workforce to remain relevant, to adapt, and to be flexible in a future that is going to be uncertain. Number two, from focusing on formal training and education to a form of learning that is always on by giving more real life and on the job experiences to our workforce. And finally, from focusing on developing workers for needs that are largely internal to an organization to aligning their development to a broader set of stakeholders like customers, communities, and several others. So just to summarize, in a future of work, I think that promises to be even more virtual, even more distributed and digital, pivoting learning investments to embedding workforce resilience can be an effective way to help organizations manage the change that they are seeing. As someone famously said, we have to look at learning as the most important survival skill to help us navigate a future that is ever increasingly uncertain. Thank you.